Okay, so whenever you want to create a table, the table is called as a permanently saved, but when we inserted data, the data was not permanent. So what it was happened and how we can make it our data is a permanent here. So this is what we have tables now. And yesterday one table we designed, yes or no? What is the table name, guys, yesterday? Test number 50, yeah? Yes. Test number 50. So test number 50, the table was there, but there is no data. Okay, that means the data I inserted, but when you go for abnormally terminated your Oracle application, so suddenly, unfortunately, your Oracle connectivity was disconnected, then whatever the data we inserted here, the data will be destroyed because of reason that every newly inserted data, okay, into your table in our Oracle database, what it was happened, it was temporarily storing. Okay, now, so that is the reason the data will not permanently save, okay, by default. Okay, so then how I can save my data permanently? Okay, now there is a one concept was there here, and that is what we called as here transaction control language. Okay, so we called as a TCL, and previously we completed DDL commands, DML commands, DQL commands are we completed, and the fourth language is called as a TCL language commands. Okay, now, so here in TCL language commands, whatever the three commands we have here, guys, one is we called as commit, and one we called as here rollback, okay, and one we called as here save point. So these are the three types of the commands which was comes under TCL language commands. Okay, now let me go for to check it out. What is commit and how this commit can be worked, and same as what is rollback and rollback where and how to use, and later what is save point. Okay, now, so these three commands how I can use on my DML operations. Okay, so which I'm going to performing on particular database tables. Okay, let me come out. The first command we will discuss in this transaction control language here. So what is my first command in this? Commit command. So commit, okay, this command is going to be, okay, what we want to say this command means, commit is nothing but, okay, to make a transaction, to make a transaction is permanent. So whenever you want to making your transaction is permanently, you want to save your transaction. Okay, so there is a commit command must be used here. Okay, the commit is nothing but your transaction which you performed that should be permanently be executed on your database. Okay, and once your operation is permanently executed, then that operations cannot be rolled back. Okay, that operations cannot be cancelled. Understand now? So that is what commit nature. So once committed, it's a permanent, and we cannot roll back it. We cannot cancel it, your transaction. So that is what we call the commit. But these commit transactions, again, two types is there, guys, here. The two types of commit transactions. One is we called as here implicit commit transactions. Implicit commit transactions. Okay, these are one type of transactions we have, and the second one is called as here explicit commit transactions. Explicit commit transactions. Okay, now So these are the two types of transactions here, implicit and explicit. Okay. Then what is a implicit transaction or implicit commit and explicit commit? What it mean? It means that so these transactions, okay, who will committed? That means who will executed internally means that so these transactions are committed by okay by the system by default. So whenever user is performing okay some operation here, okay, so when user is going to be perform some operation on the database here, immediately that operation internally executed permanently by your system. And this is a default. That means user no need to go and commit your transaction. Automatically, your system will take that responsibility to commit your transaction. Okay. And that kind of transactions are what it is. For example, those are called as a DDL commands. Those are called as a DDL commands. So DDL commands are nothing but what now? So create command, okay, na? Alter command, rename, drop, okay, truncate. So these are all are what we called as a DDL commands. And that is the reason, can you see yesterday, I was created my table, yes or no? So I was created my table, but whenever I'm creating this table, I'm using which command? Create command. So create command is one of the DDL command. That's why once you created a table, the table is called as a permanent table. Okay, na? Because your create command query internally executed by system permanently. So that's why that command through whatever the object are you created, that object is also permanently saved under database memory. So that is the reason after table creation, if you go to close your Oracle application, if I'm closing Oracle application, but still what it was happened, your table will not destroyed. Understand now? Table will not destroyed. Still your table will be there because of reason your create command is internally executed permanently by your system. So that reason once I disconnecting from my Oracle, but still my table was there in the database memory because of reason it's a permanent table. Okay, so that is the what DDL commands, and these are called as the implicit commit transactions. These are called as what now? Implicit commit transactions. Okay now. So here user interaction is not necessary. Okay, so whenever I want to perform DDL commands, user interference is not necessary here because automatically your system will take that responsibility to execute your queries permanently. Yes or no? But whereas come to explicit commit transactions, if you come to explicit commit transactions, so in this, what it has happened here, explicit means user defined. That means these transactions are committed by user. Okay, compulsory committed by user only. That means user should take this responsibility. And which kind of commands which was comes under explicit means DML commands we call. Which commands here? DML commands. So that is the reason yesterday after table created, then I inserted. So whenever you perform insert operation and through that command, whatever the data we inserted, the data, what it was happened here, the data will not stored in database directly. Okay. So first every newly inserted data, first it will go to save under instance memory. Can you remember guys, all of you, in my early classes, we discussed about the client server architecture. Anybody remembers that? The client server architecture, anybody remember? So there we was very clearly explained there. Okay, na? We are very clearly explained here. So what is that here? Okay, in that what we discussed in that. Okay, suppose user, he was sending some, okay, some data he was sending to my Oracle server. And first we said it is a instance memory, and this is my database memory. Okay, na? So this is my server, Oracle server. This is instance memory. This is database memory. Can you remember now this diagram? Yes. So what we said, when user sending some, okay, record, or he was performing some insert operation, sending new data, what we said, the new data first it will storing under, suppose 1 comma a, it was storing under instance memory. Here instance memory is nothing but what I said, this memory is allocating from RAM. This memory is called as what now? Hard disk. Okay, now right. So now it was there in the instance memory. So instance memory, what we discussed in the early introduction part, it is a temporary storage we called. Yes or no? It is a temporary storage. So this is temporary storage. Okay, in this our newly inserted data will be having here. So now this data, if I want to save into permanent memory, into database now, so there we want to use a one command here. The command is called as what I said, commit. I hope that you people will know in early classes we discuss. So whenever you want to move your data from instance memory to database memory, the user must be committed. So whenever I committed, okay, this transaction, when you committed this transaction, then your transaction means operation. This operation will be permanently executed. When the query is permanently executed, then data is going to be transferred into 1 comma a from your instance to database here. Okay, now, so that is what we called as here explicit commits transactions we call. That's why remember one thing. Generally, okay, in Oracle database, what it was happen when user performing any DML operation, that DML operation is temporarily performed. So inserting data, temporarily inserted, updating data, temporarily updated, deleting data, temporarily deleted. Okay, now that is the nature by default. So now what I want to do, these DML operations, whatever it was performing temporarily, so those operations will make it permanent operations. Okay, will convert permanent operations. So how we can make it, these operations are permanent, okay, operations means, so there we are using what now? TCL language commands. So user, how they will be make it, the transaction is a permanent by explicitly by user. Okay, how it was means, with the help of TCL language commands. So by using of these commands, I can maintain that information here. Understand now? Now, so that is what the commit transaction we called. Now see, let me example. So come to example. And first I will be perform here. Select a star from the table name test number 50. So there is no records and I have to see the structure of this table. So serial number and name. And now I'm going to insert now. Insert into test number 50, sending values of, okay, suppose serial number 1021 and the name I'm sending here Smith to execute now. So now what happened, whatever the data I'm inserting, this data where it will be stored, guys? Initially this data where it will store? Come on. Now your inserted data where it will be saved. Yes, it will be instance memory. Okay. So instance memory means what we said, it's a temporary memory. So temporary memory location. So that's why whenever you want to close your application Oracle, Okay, I closed my application Oracle. Then what happened? Whatever the data was there in the temporary memory is nothing but instance memory. It's nothing but database. Sorry, instance is nothing but RAM memory. So that information is a temporary. So that's why once you disconnecting from Oracle, automatically that the instance memory information or data will be automatically destroyed. Automatically destroyed. And now see, it was destroyed or not. Now again, I'm connecting here. Okay, when I call my table, no rows. Because of reason, the data is not committed. And so we are not committed means the data is under RAM location. So once you disconnecting from your Oracle server, whatever the data was there in the RAM memory, that RAM memory data also destroyed. Okay, na? Right. So now I want to go for this. So now I want to insert into test number 50 and sending values of a 101 comma Smith, and I executed. After executing, I want to use here commit statement. Once you committed, now tell me the data where it is now. After committed this data, where it will go. Yes, it was going to database. So after that, when you want to call here, the test number 50, when you call and see your data is available, and now I'm going to closing my application. After closing your application, again, I will be go to open my, okay, again, I will be open my Oracle connectivity, and again, I'm connecting now. MyDB 11 AM, MyDB 11 AM. So after connected like this here, now tell me, your data was there in the table or not? Data was there in the table? Yes. So data is there in the table. Why? Because this data is already committed by user. So that's why it was going to save under database memory location. Okay, now? So this is insert command operation. Okay. So same as here, observe the insert of same as here. Suppose if you want to do any updation now, so update test number 50, set suppose serial number 1021, where serial number is equals to 101. If you updated means what now? Is a temporarily updated, and data is not a permanent. Okay, na? So data is not permanent. It's a temporarily updated. So to make it permanent, then use a commit. Then data permanently saved or permanently updated into your table. Test number 50. Suppose RU deleted now. So RU delete from test number 50. So where serial number 1021. Now I deleted. This is temporarily deleted. This is temporary deleted. Temporary deleted means what now? From the database, data deleted and storing under instance memory. Okay, na? So what we said here. So this is our database server, and it is your database now. This is your instance memory. And whatever I'm deleting here 1021 comma Smith. Okay. So whatever I'm deleting, this deleted data what it will do, it will come and save into instance memory 1021. Okay, now it will save into instance memory. So now, okay, save into instance memory. At this moment, what now? If I'm going to disconnecting from Oracle server, then what happened? This record, whatever you deleted, this record, it was destroyed from your instance memory, and data again come back to your database. Okay, it was destroyed because my operation is not committed. Committed means what now? Permanent. But you are not committed. Not committed means your delete operation is also performed temporarily. Performed temporarily. Okay, now. So now we can see. I will come and see here. Select the star from test number 50. Data is not there. But still after delete operation, I'm not using any commitments here. You can see I'm not using any commitment. Just delete and delete. But delete data, how it is deleted? Permanent or temporary here? Come on, guys. Yes, it was temporarily deleted. So temporarily deleted means where it will go the data? Deleted from database and storing under instance memory. Okay. So now what I'm doing here, I'm just disconnecting my Oracle. Okay. Again, I have to open now. Again, I'm going to connecting with my user database. And now see, already my data is deleted. And now come back to your table. Okay. Test number 50. Now tell me, your data permanently deleted or data again it was there in the database? So now data is there in the database or data permanently deleted? Now you can see what it was happened. Data still there. Data still there. Data is not deleted. Data still there in my table. Why? Because you performed delete operation. That's okay. You performed a delete operation. Delete operation, what it will do? Deleting data from database. But deleted data, where it will go? Instance memory. But once the delete command is committed, then the data will deleted from instance memory also. But here, what I did here, are you committed here? Delete command, are you committed here? No. So we are not committed. Not committed means what now? Your data is not permanently deleted. So that's why whenever you disconnecting your Oracle, then automatically data is coming from instance to database memory again. Again, it will be restoring. Yes or no? So again, it will be restoring your data into database because of reason you are not committed. You're not committed means temporarily deleted. Temporarily deleted means what happened? Automatically restoring you. Okay. So that's why data still it was showing. So that by this reason, what we want to do, delete from test number 50, where serial number is equals to 1021. I deleted. After deleted, I just go to do commit. When I do commit, now tell me, your data where it is now? Data is there in the database memory. No, data is not there in the database. And tell me, data is there in the instance memory? Data is there in the instance memory? No. So that means there is no data in instance memory. There is no data in database memory. So that means it is a permanently deleted now. Yes, it is a permanently deleted. So that's why what it was happened after that, you just come back and call your test number 50. Now you can see no rows. And even though if I close my Oracle application, even though I close my Oracle application and again I just open this, okay. Then after you can come after disconnecting from my Oracle, and again I will call my test number 50. Now tell me guys here, data is there or not there? Now in this table, data is there or not there? Yes, data is not there because already data permanently we deleted. Okay, now let me see. So no rows. Okay, now. So this is what we called as a commit command. So that means what I'm saying here in commit operation. Okay, note point. What do you want to say? Generally, DML operations are temporary operations in Oracle database, so that we need to make DML operations are permanent, then we use the following command is commit. Okay, now suppose example, are you created one table, test number 50, serial number, name. This is one table. And after that, to this table, I want to perform my operations now. So first operation, suppose insert operation. Insert into test number 50, sending values of 101, comma, some name is called as Smith. And immediately you need to commit, then only committed. Same as in the update command also. Update test number 50, set serial number is equals to 1021. So whereas serial number is equals to 101. And this is also just commit. Next, delete from test number 50, where serial number is equals to 1021. Okay, then here also to make it a commit. So when you do like this, then only your DML operations are permanently executed on your databases. Otherwise, it is not. And some people are having, sir, why should I want to go for this is or individually? Can I perform this all DML operations at a time on your table, and that all DML operations can I commit it? Somebody's have a doubt. So yes, of course, either individual operations you can use or group of operations you can use. Okay, na? And after doing your insert, update, and delete, finally just make it commit. Then all are called as a committed. Okay, na? So this is what we called as, guys, here commit command work and use of commit command. Okay, right. And the next command is there. What is your next command here? Rollback. So rollback, how it was working. Okay, now how it was working rollback. So now here carefully observe. Rollback, how it was working, if you want to know simply, okay, if you want to know the rollback, how it was working means, rollback is nothing but it is equals to, rollback is nothing but it is equals to undo. So now tell me, guys, what is the mean by undo? In your files, you have undo, na? What is the mean by undo? Undo means bring it back or return to our previous position. So whenever I want to go previous position, okay, na? So whenever we go to previous position, then we can do undo. When you do undo, what it was happen? Okay, so again we are going to be previous position. Yes or no? For example, let me see. Suppose I'm the user. This user was taken, he was having the position number 1, first position. Then he was jumped to, okay, second position. Then he was jumped to third position. So now user, where it is now? In which position user is there? Previous position. So here if I do that user is selected undo, okay, then present position cancel and get back to previous position. If previous position, we will go. Then again this person will be do undo. Again what happened? Again it will go to previous position. What is the previous position? 1. So we'll come back to 1 and second position cancel. So that means where he was started, again he come back to that position. Okay, now where we started, it is a come back to that position. Okay, now this is what we called as, guys, here roll up. Okay, roll back we called. Okay, now right. So that is finally what you say, roll back. Okay, this command is used to cancel a transaction. To cancel a transaction. Okay, now transaction is cancelled. Now, but remember, once we committed, then we cannot roll back. We cannot roll back. So this point should be remembered, guys. Once we commit, then we cannot roll back. The rollback is impossible. Okay, now? Right. So how it was here, observe. So come to, I'm creating one more new table I'm creating. Okay. Create table. Table name is branch. Branch code. branch name, branch location. Okay, now, right. So after that, I'm inserting few records here. One record is inserted. Same as one more record I'm inserting here. Okay, right. After inserted, the data when you want to see in the branch table. Now tell me, this data permanently saved or temporarily saved? Come on, guess. Whatever the data showing to me, this data showing from where it is, database memoria or instance memoria. Yes, instance memory. So now what I'm doing here, I just commit. Now committed. Committed means where it is now. In database. Okay, finally, my data in the database. Okay, so this is permanent storage now. Come on, guys. Is it permanent storage? Yes, definitely. So it is a permanent storage. So on permanent storage of data, suppose one of my transaction I'm performing delete from branch where branch code is equals to 1021. I'm deleting. And now tell me, deleted data where it was. So 1 second, guys. Okay, right. So now you can see. So your deleted data instantly. Carefully observe. And when we call this branch table, okay, so we have in your database memory, we have only one row. Okay, na? In database memory, we have only single row. And 1021 row still in my instance memory. Okay, and 1022 is in database memory. But here delete command, what are the delete command is there? This delete command is not committed. Not committed means temporarily deleted your data. So immediately when I'm using rollback, Rollback means what now? Cancel your transaction. Cancel your transaction. So which transaction I performed here? Delete transaction. So which transaction are you performed here? The transaction I'm going to cancel. Suppose when I'm going to cancel this delete transaction, then tell me in my table, how many rows will be there? Yes. Two rows are there. Now see, after rollback, delete command is a cancel and come to see your table. You got it, your data 1021, which I deleted. We got it. Yes. This is rollback. So rollback means what we said here. This command is used to cancel our transaction. For example, are you going to ATM mission? Okay, na? Are you going to some ATM mission? In ATM mission, to insert your ATM card and to do some transactions, or sorry, to do some operations. Finally, okay, if you want to withdraw some money, finally, yes or no buttons are there. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hmm. So when you go for ATM mission, if you go for ATM mission, suppose ATM mission, if I'm going to there, I want to withdraw, I want to withdraw some money. Okay, my transaction is withdraw. Okay, I want to withdraw some amount from my account. What I want to do first, what is the first operation? Insert ATM card. Insert ATM card. Okay. After that, what we want to do? Select language. Select language option. After selected language, what now? Click on banking option. Click on banking option. After click on what now? Click on withdraw option. Suppose click on withdraw option. After that, you have to select current account, saving account. After that, what we want to do? Enter your amount. So I was enter my amount is 3,000 rupees. After what we want to do? Enter PIN number. PIN number. After what we want to do finally, it was having two options. Yes or no. And suppose your account balance is, for example, your account balance is 10,000 rupees was there. How much in my account balance? 10,000 rupees is there. Okay. Tell me. If user selected yes option, then your amount will be withdrawn. Yes or no, guys? Withdraw. How much amount we withdraw here? How much amount is withdraw here? 3,000 rupees. 3,000 rupees withdraw means remaining balance how much showing? 7,000. So that means my account balance is 10,000 rupees. Here the button is yes or no. If I selected yes button, 3,000 rupees is withdraw from your account. Then in place of 10,000, it was left 7,000 rupees. So your data split. But guys, tell me, if I selected no option, If I selected no option, you will withdraw your rupees? No. No means what is your balance amount in your account? Come on. Yes, my balance is 10,000. So here no means what now? Cancel. So whenever your transaction is cancelled, again you will get your same balance now? Yes or no? So here also, I delete one record. Here also, I delete one record. Understand? Deleted record where it will be instance memory. If I roll back, no cancel. So whenever cancel this, cancel means what now? Again my 10,000 rupees coming to my account balance now. Yes, that's why we are showing what now? Okay, two rows it was showing us. You're showing how many rows here? Again, two rows, because again my balance is, again my balance is, again my balance is how much here? Two rows. Two rows means 10,000 rupees. Because of reason, I was cancelled. Okay, na? Right. So whenever you want to cancel your transaction, again you will get a same position of the table. That is called a undo. Undo means what now? Again we are going to previous position, same position. That is called undo. So here also rollback is nothing but undo operation. Rollback is nothing but cancellation of your transaction. Once your transaction is cancelled, again you will get a same amount of same amount you will get into account. So here also, when I was cancelled this delete operation, I will get my same rows in my table. I will get same rows in my table. Understand now? So this is what we called as a rollback. So this is called as a rollback. Okay. So example of rollback is what now? Suppose are you deleted. So delete from branch table. So where branch code is equals to 1021. And if you are not committed, I'm using immediately rollback, then you will get a same position of the table. Okay. In your table, how many rows are there? Again, you will get a same position of table. Okay. That is as a rollback advantage. Okay, now right. So these are the two commands. Okay, and the next one is third one is what now? Save point. What is save point here? Let me check it out. What is save point here? Let me check it out. Okay, right. So now we will see what is save point. Save point, how to use means carefully observe. For example, present in my table, there are two rows are there, 1021 and 1022. Now I want to insert now two more records I'm inserting. Okay, I just committed here. Let me come out and see your table branch. So there are total 5 rows, and this is permanent data in my branch table. Okay, now right. So on this permanent of data, now I'm going to performing some operation. Let me see. So delete from branch, where branch code is equals to 1021, same as 23, same as 25. Okay, and I'm not committed. Careful observe, I'm not committed. 3 rows I deleted from my branch table. Okay, deleted. So now tell me guys here, this 3 rows, whatever we deleted, this 3 rows, where it is now? Yes, these 3 rows are in your instance memory. Okay. Suppose if I committed here, tell me these 3 rows are deleted now. These 3 rows are deleted now. If I commit permanently deleted. So once I committed these 3 records, whatever the 3 rows I deleted, the 3 rows are permanently deleted once I commit. Okay, now 3 rows are deleted permanently. Okay, guys, tell me if I was roll back, what happened? The 3 rows are again come to your database memory. Whatever you deleted, the 3 rows again come back to your database memory. Yes, because rollback means what? Cancellation. Cancellation means what happened? My account is same account now. My account balance is how much again? 10,000 rupees only because my transaction is cancelled. That means again that remaining whatever the 3 rows I deleted, that deleted transaction I was cancelled. I was cancelled means again the 3 rows come back into my table. Okay, let me see come back or not. The rollback is done. Let me come out and see branch. So you got it, huh? Okay, yes. So that means here what it was happened, sir, means that after deleted the 3 records, if you commit, these 3 rows are permanently deleted. Otherwise, if you roll back, these 3 rows are cancelled and roll back into your database memory. So either all are committed, otherwise all are cancelled. So any one is going to be happen. Okay, now. So this is what the commit and the rollback commands are working nature. Okay, but my requirement is what now? Here 3 rows I deleted. Okay, fine. But out of these 3 rows, I want to roll back a specific row. I want to roll back. Understand my point now? Out of 3 rows, I want to roll back a specific row. For example, 1023, I want to roll back. So I don't want to roll back 21. I don't want to roll back 25. I want to roll back only 1023, the specific row. So in this case, how the people can be roll back this? A specific row, how to roll back from the group of rows. Understand now? So in this case, we need to use what now? Save point. We need to use what now? Save point. Okay now? Right. Save point to what it was telling us means that here observe. When we created a save point, internally, system is allocating some special memory, to a pointer for storing a specific row or rows, okay, rows which we want to roll back in the future. So this is what. So whenever you created your save point, what it was happening internally, it was allocating some memory for pointer. And this special memory, from where it is allocated, some people have a doubt. So it was allocated from RAM. For your pointer purpose, it was allocating from RAM. Okay, now? Right. So, and in this special memory, what it will do, it will be storing a specific row or rows which we want to roll back. Roll back means cancel in the future. Which row or which specific row we need to cancel in the future, those rows are I'm going to keep under save point memory. Understand now? This is advantage. So what is the syntax to create? Syntax to create a save point. Okay, so here save pointer, here I will give pointer name. That's it. Next, syntax to roll back a save point. How to roll back? Okay, now syntax is roll back to save point. Save point name. Okay, now these are the two things. But remember, save point we are not using for commit purpose. Save point is only for rollback purpose only we want to use. Commit purpose, save point is not working. Understand now? So save points we are using for only rollback purpose. Save points we are not using for commit purpose. Remember. Okay, right. Now we can come. This is our table, right? This is our table. Now in this table, which you don't want it to cancel in the future, that you have to delete first. So I'm deleting. I don't want it to 1, deleted. I don't want it to 5, deleted. So now these two records are where it will be saved. Instance memory it will be saved. After that, I'm using what now? Save pointer S1. Pointer is created. In this pointer, which row you want to cancel in the future, that row you have to keep it this. That means what it has happened, carefully observe. So I have a database. In database 1021, 1022, 1023, 1024, 1025 records are there. When I executed this report, then your 1021 deleted from database, storing into instance memory. Careful observe. So 1021 stored here. When I deleted this one, 1025 deleted from database, storing under instance memory. After that, I'm keep the save point. Then in the instance memory, that means instance memory is nothing but RAM memory. In this instance memory, on the S1 pointer, it was allocating some memory. After that, I'm deleting 1023. Then 1023 will related and storing into which pointer? S1 pointer, it will be saved. Okay, now. So this is how the save point will save your data. So whenever your required rows and row data is there under save point memory, then I need to cancel only 1023 I want to cancel. And 1023 where it is in a S1 pointer. So then I will be do like this. Now we can come out and see your table. First of all, check it out your table. So my table is having 3 rows. My table is having 3 rows as usual. And now what I am doing here, I am doing rollback to S1. But tell me guys, in S1 pointer memory, how many rows we have? Come on. Which row we have? Yes, we have only one row. We have only one row, and that is 1023. 1023. Okay, na? Right. So now I'm going to perform this. Rollback is complete. After that, come back to your table. My table name is branch. Now tell me guys, your required row data got it? Yes. And tell me, I got my required row. But what about 1021 and 25? Where is your 1021 and 25? In instance memory. Very good. In instance memory. So still 1021 and 25 record is in the instance memory. Okay. Suppose, sir, those two rows, again I want it, sir. Again 1021, 25, which was there under instance memory. Those two rows again I wanted into my database memory. Then what I want to use it? Commit a rollback. Yes, very good. Now I'm using rollback. After using rollback, you can see remaining 2 rows are came now. This is save pointer advantage. So save point advantage, understand now? So specific row. So what we did here, we deleted one zero two one and same as 1025. After that, I will create save point S1. This S1 is called a pointer name. Okay. In this pointer, I'm going to save 1023. Okay. After that, so there are two cases. Case one, if I'm using in the case one, roll back to S1 means when it was come to 1023 will be restored. Case one. Case two is your choice. You can use a commit or you can use a rollback. Okay, na? This is. But in this pointer memory, how many rows I saved means only one row. And some people are asking, sir, can I store multiple rows in a pointer? Yes, of course. Okay, that example also I'm showing you. So again, my table is having total 3 rows. Same year, same thing I am deleting. 1021 I deleted. Next, I will create a save pointer S1. Okay, pointer is created. In this pointer memory, I will be saved two records 1023, 1025. So the two rows I'm deleting from my database and storing under branch table. So now deleted from branch table and storing under instance memory. After that, you can call your table, select a star from branch, then you can see again 3 rows are deleted. But this time, how many rows I was saved in my branch table? Sorry, how many rows I was deleted here? 2 rows. And these 2 rows I saved into which memory? Which memory? 2 rows I saved into which memory? Yes, one memory. Save pointer memory. Okay. So now we can see. If you want to call rollback to S1, then tell me how many rows will be back here? How many rows will go to rollback here? 2 rows. See? And after you just come out and call test. Okay, my table name is what now? Branch. So now we can see 2, 3 and 2, 5 came. Okay. So how many rows I saved in save pointer? That all rows are came to us. And remaining one row is there now. Where is remaining one row? Instance memory. So that remaining one row, whatever it was there in the instance memory, suppose that row you want it, then what you want to do? Roll back. If that remaining one row, I don't want it, then what I want to do? Commit. So I'm going to do commit now. So I'm committed. Committed means 1021 record permanently deleted from your instance memory now. Yes. After committed, if I'm using rollback, okay, if I'm using rollback, is there any use? No. Now you can see again I'm calling my table, but 1021 is not came. See, 1021 is not came because of reason 1021 permanently deleted. Understand now? Yes. So these are what now your save point here. Okay, this is what a save. So these are commit, rollback, save points, how to work. And here one more thing, some people are confusing here. Here two things remember. One is rollback, one is flashback. Rollback using to cancel a transaction. Flashback is used to restore a table into database memory. Okay, na? Right. So rollback is different, flashback is different. Both are not the same. Understand now? Rollback is using cancellation of transactions purpose. Flashback is using to restoring tables purpose. Okay. So these are guys here, the two commands are differences. So both are different commands. There is no meaning of flashback and rollback. Rollback is different mechanism. Flashback is a different mechanism. Both are don't compare. Understand now? Right. These are what we called as guys here TCL language commands we discuss in this. Okay, now? Right. So now I stop it here. Okay, so TCL language commands are over, and tomorrow we will see one more new topic. We will start it in our SQL language. Okay, right, guys. And thank you so much. And if you have any doubts, you stay there. No doubts, log out. Okay, right, guys. So now, if anybody have a queries are there, so just open your chat box and okay, send your doubts and the notes already uploaded. Okay, in your Google Class, check it out. Okay, and having any queries, you can send your queries now. Come on, send your queries. Yes, Niranjan. Yes, today started. Okay. No, there is no changing of any Vengal Rao. There is no changing any class link. Okay. Same link will be continued. So Banu will completed T2 40% we completed still now. Okay. Right. Necessary. And that's not necessary. Okay, that is not big use in real time. If you want it, in my main notes, I was given syntaxes. Okay. Follow it. Pointer means, Sweta, like one variable declaration. Suppose in your program, how you declared variables. Okay, na? So same as a pointer. It will allocating some memory. Pointer in the C language pointers, C++ pointers, no, just like one variable. Okay, right. Don't worry, Malik. The table was there in your class notes. I will copy paste into that. Okay, right. No, save pointer is one. Save pointer's purpose is rollback means what happened. All are rollback. Whenever you want it a specific row, if you want to roll back, so there save points are necessary to us. Okay, no. Otherwise, both are different. Rollback is different. Save point is different. Save point only specific row. Whenever you need to cancellation, okay, specific transaction when you cancellation, there is required. Rollback means what? Now all transactions are cancelled. That is what. Okay, right. So, Bonu, there is no mock test here. Nothing was here. Mock test, I think Naresh is conducting. Maybe I don't know. Once talk to your management people. That was placement batch people purpose they're conducting. Okay, na placement batches purpose they're conducting. Okay, so you are one of the placement student means, yeah, definitely your management people will conduct you, right? Ramesh, no problem. Automatically it will be updated your Zoom link. Okay, na automatically it was updated. So same ID you just connect tomorrow also. Yeah, Saroj, that is what that is I'm saying that that is not necessary. But okay, if you want it, the syntax is there. Once take it out syntax and have any doubt tomorrow ask me. Okay, na Saroj? Right. Pavan, no, not necessary to take material because I'm sending complete material now. So complete material I'm passing to you in Google Class. Don't worry about your materials. Okay, I will send to you material completely. Okay, na? Right. Yeah, I will upload. I will upload that. Okay, I will inform to my people. They will upload today evening or tomorrow morning. Okay, before class started, they will upload it. Right. Or anybody, guys?